It says we're live, T.
Oh boy, here we are.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
No, this is not private viewing. Francesca thinks it's private viewing. We just it's not even 10 o'clock. I started about a minute early.
I had my husband worked last night, so I picked him up this morning, and he had a doctor's appointment. And I said to him, "Oh, I hope we get back on time. I have to do Patdees in front of the Christmas tree." And I had him hysterical. He's like, "What?" I said, "Only your mind would go there. Only your mind would go there."
I'm not touching that. Did you? Good morning, neighbor Tanya. Thank you for stopping in. Did you just get your tree up and decorate it?
I have had this tree. We bought this tree at the nursery. I'm going to say probably 2 weeks today. And I just finished putting the tinsel on it before we went live. It's
wow.
Yeah.
So what's on the agenda? What's on the agenda today? Any auctions going on?
No, I took the week off, to be honest with you, although I'm already having the itch. I'm like, well, maybe if I go on tonight, it's really not Christmas yet. Tomorrow's Christmas Eve. But no, I have a house to clean. I have some gifts to wrap. I have some stuff to do. Definitely have some stuff to do.
Hey, good morning. We got Virginia in the room, Storage Scavenger, Francisca, Tanya, Aaron, Dixie, and Ding. I'm sure there's more than that in the room, but they're not saying hello yet. So
DLC haberdashery. Hi, Deb. Hey, Virginia Brundage. I haven't seen you like forever. I feel like I said that once before, but I feel like it's only recently I've seen you. How are you, honey?
I'm a little tired here this morning.
Yeah.
You were up what time?
I got up around 4. I've been trying to finish watching The Irishman because everybody told me I should watch it since I have a Netflix subscription. But it was like a 3.5-hour movie. So like I watched part of it yesterday when I had some time, and then after I took my husband to work last night, I came home and I sat down and I watched a little bit of it, and then I said I have too much to do. I can't watch the rest. So I watched the rest of it at 4:00 this morning before I got out of bed to go pick him up.
Yeah, I tell you, once you get into those binge watching Netflix, it's hard to stop. There's a show called Sneaky Pete on Amazon too that I like to watch, and my Amazon Prime, I got a free trial. I have it to the 27th. I'm getting ready to leave for Florida the day after Christmas. Yeah, so I can't believe. I mean, Christmas is in 2 days.
I know. Now, do you guys do anything for the holiday at all, like with family, or you just have it at home with yourselves, or you go to someone's house?
No, I don't have no family, but I'll have it here at my house. Actually, yesterday I kind of straightened up the house. I took a lot of the stuff that was in the living room / dining room, and it's down now in the basement so that we can, at least when my older son and his fiance come over, it looks a little bit more presentable.
Oh, nice. Oh, so your son's engaged. How nice is that? When are they planning to get married?
She's in her last year of college.
Okay.
So yeah, he's like 7 years older than she is. So I think next year. Yeah. Hey, okay. Donatella.
Bartolino, the girl.
Yeah. Hey, Kristen King. How are you, honey? If you want to say hello to anybody, T, you can.
Absolutely. Hey, I see Flippin' Frozen, Donna Wester in the house. Hey, Donna. And of course, my Donna, my beautiful Donatella, who was up till 1:00 in the morning doing auctions.
The Paper Dragon is saying about, I tell you, my eBay is down from last year.
Mine too.
Yeah, way down.
What happens in January, because I had the best January last year. I'm hoping I beat January. January was the best month I had last year.
Yeah, I'm way down as far as I probably only did Shady Maple was good actually. I was a little tired that day, but I went out there with my son for his birthday, and then we went and saw the the Hershey Lights, Andy. So yeah, but it was good. Hey, Georgina, thank you for stopping in. Georgina's from I think the UK.
Oh, nice.
So she's probably about 7 hours ahead, and I met her through another channel and stuff like that. So thanks for follow. I can't believe I'm trying to actually. I have 3 orders to do for eBay before I leave, but I can't find. I hate when you can't find them. Yep, she said it's 3 p.m. It's 3 p.m. here.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Nice.
So.
Hey, Shay Mom. That's Sheila. Hi, Sheila.
Yeah, I don't know all these. T, why don't you tell them who you are? Now, if you guys, this is like our second episode that we've done together. And, down in the description below is T's links, trying to help T build her channel and stuff like that. So, T, why don't you tell them who you are?
Sure. And I also just commented, hi, everyone in the chat. So you can always hit the 3 little dots next to my name. So my name is T. I have 2 channels, actually. My first channel that I do content on is My Great Find For You. It's also the name of my eBay store and my Poshmark store and my Macari store. So I am a reseller. You guys can follow me on all those platforms, My Great Find For You. That's also my email address. If anybody ever needs to email me, mygreatfindforyou@gmail.com. And I started this auction channel with my good friend here, Miss Donatella Bottolino, who you see in the chat. Her and I have been doing auctions together for about the last 3 months. And we're starting to really grow the channel, which is nice. And she's been a great friend and a great support. We met here on YouTube, and we do auctions on my channel Monday, Wednesday, Sunday afternoons, and then on her channel Tuesday nights and Friday nights. And she does a late one on Sunday night by herself because it's too late for me. I'm an old lady. Not really, but Patdees has gone MIA, so I guess this is the T show now. And
they were talking about how beautiful your tree was, so I wanted to highlight it.
Oh, okay. I do have an Instagram, Shy Mom. It's also My Great Find For You as well. I don't do a lot of Instagram. I've got to get into the habit of doing it more. I have been a reseller on eBay for about 19 years. I only recently came on as an eBay seller onto YouTube. First on the My Great Find For You channel, and then on the Auctions For You channel. So I haven't shared my entire journey, even on Instagram. Social media, get to be in, that old lady category. You have to learn these things as quick as you can. But I'm being funny, but I probably know a lot more than a lot of other people because I was actually training to systems in the corporate world. I've been in mortgage for 33 years and quit my corporate job in October, I guess it's been. So doing this full time now with a little bit of consulting on the side. I didn't give it up 100%, but definitely have stepped back from it and really concentrating on doing both YouTube and the reselling and making some great friends and really having a good time doing it. So thank you guys for coming. Hey, Big Red. There he is.
He's supposed to be at work.
Yeah, he's spending money he shouldn't be.
Yeah. Well, I can track him on the phone. We have the trackers on the phone. He's at my wife's job. She's a restaurant manager of a Subway.
Okay.
So he's sitting there, I guess, checking out with Mom and checking in on Dad. So, it's 2 days away from. I just can't get over the fact it's 2 days away from Christmas. If anybody doesn't know who I am, that came over from T side. I'm Patdees, and I sell on eBay, Amazon, and I actually do Instacart, a grocery delivery service, part time, and I'm a landlord, so I do property management. Well, we got a question here for T.
She knows better than to ask me that question. It's actually been a little more than a week.
Well,
Yeah,
did you buy?
and it's so funny because I said to Donna, and I don't know if you find this, Pat. I mean, both of us have been in the corporate world and restaurant business, right? Because my husband and I had a place too. And as busy as we ever were, I feel like I'm busier now with all of this between the YouTube, the reselling, the channels, making sure you're doing this and content and everything. I feel like, when you go to work and okay, even with the restaurant, right? You got to go in, you got to fire up all the grills, you got to fire up, the griddle, the whole thing. But you have a routine, and maybe it's that I don't have a routine down yet because this is like a new full-time gig for me. But I feel like time management's a bigger problem with
Mhm.
it. I don't know. How do you feel about that?
Well, when I was going to a job that I only had one thing to do, a lot of times our house was much cleaner. As we started doing reselling and stuff like that, I do agree. We're doing less at home and stuff as far as that. I think I see a super chat, but it's not coming through on the StreamYard side.
Huh. That was
It's
your
weird.
son.
Yeah. Yeah. Big Red sending me $3. Josh, thanks for the $3, but he's giving me the thumbs up emoji. So it's weird because behind the StreamYard, it's locked up at Donatella's is the last message I see. Oh, you know why? Super stick. That's why it was a super sticker.
Oh, it doesn't show through. It only shows.
Super stickers don't show up behind the StreamYard thing there. So I had happened just to glance over. So if we got 11 thumbs up, we got 24 people watching. If you guys could give me 24 thumbs up.
Thumbs up, guys.
I actually was up to about 2:30, and
Wow.
I'm editing that third episode of the Christmas special that I did, and I had 46 or 47 channels participate in the 3 days as far as the greetings. But the first episode that I uploaded, I ran into there was 4 issues that I appealed 3, and I appealed all 4, but one of them I lost. I probably should a little bit more detail. So that video can't be monetized, but last night's can. And not that you make, be honest, if you get 200 views, you're only going to get $2. It's not a big deal.
Right.
And then the video I'm doing today is uploading. It's going to upload. Rebecca, what happened to my ranch? I don't know. Do you have a bad sleep pattern right now? I know I did go through, and there were a lot of people that weren't actively on. I wasn't doing lives. There was only about 10 people that had wrenches. So that's the reason there, because I know some comments were getting deleted. So I don't do lives as much. Now, as I start doing more lives, there'll be more people that, will have wrenches and stuff like that. So, and I can't even see that behind the scenes. So did you do auctions all weekend?
We did, let's see, all weekends. No, Friday, we did our regular Friday night. And then Sunday, we didn't do our Sunday day because of just life, with it being Christmas week now and everything. Donna also had 2 storage units that she had to go and clean out that What the Hales gifted her. So she had to go do that. So she just decided she'd go on last night. And then, like I said, this week, it's kind of like going to be hit or miss. We're definitely not going on before Christmas. We'll see what happens. We'll probably do our Friday night. And then not sure about Sunday because I think Donna's having a guest on Sunday. So I'm not really sure what her plan is Sunday day.
This Sunday?
Yes.
No, I'm not there this Sunday.
Oh, I thought you were.
No, it's the following Sunday, the 29th.
Right. That is.
Oh, yeah.
All right. I'm not crazy.
Hey, Georgina, thank you for stopping in. Yes, you have a lovely Xmas too, Christmas and a Happy New Year. I'm going to be leaving for Florida on Thursday, so I'm going to be doing some video recording down there. Are you done with Mondays after Christmas tea? I'm not sure what that means.
Oh, I don't know yet. I'm not honestly sure because I just actually started booking people for the new year. And the demand is overwhelming, so I'm not 100% sure yet. we're taking the channel in a whole new direction as well. We're going to start doing some round robin stuff a lot more. We're going to add Saturday since Dwayne from Mothership Products decided to call it quits, and just me, Sandy, is going to do every other Saturday. So we're thinking we're going to flip-flop the opposite Saturday and do like a round robin on that night. And then I'm going to do solo guests probably either Monday or Wednesdays or both. I'm not sure yet. It really depends on how the calendar fills up.
Right.
I just didn't have enough room even last year to get everybody on. So I've already have about 4 or 5 people waiting to get on. So I'll figure it out.
Yeah, I've done 2 auctions with you now. I got everything. I got one customer that hasn't paid me yet, and I still got to obviously if that doesn't get paid by tomorrow, it's not going to be out before I leave for Christmas. So I did email them. Kristen, I am a little sleep deprived because I had to I uploaded that. When you're making an hour show, people don't realize how much time is involved in about 5 or 6 hours doing it. And having to upload and then if there's a problem, take it back down and then save it. And then if it freezes and locks on. But I mean, I got around, honestly, in that 3rd episode, probably around 12 hours involved in doing that show.
Wow.
Now, are you going to start doing any pre-recorded content? I know Donna was talking about her taping stuff for the storage units and stuff like that.
Yeah, I actually did my first storage unit. I have to tweak the rest of that video, but that goes on my other channel. I only do lives on My Grapevine for You. And that's good and bad because now I have to share my time between the 2 channels. But I'll be honest with you, doing the auctions on the one channel live, I certainly don't need hours. I'm probably going to break, before the end of the year, I'll probably break 7,000 or 8,000 hours.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm well over 6. So, the auctions definitely, because of, we did that marathon and, we're coming live, 4 times a week at least. So it's definitely not the hours, but the other channel, I definitely need hours on, and I definitely want to do some more content there. Hey, good morning, Lisa. Flipping crazy. Good morning. Hey, Joy, be the difference. Good morning, Paul Antonelli. Good morning, guys. Thank you all for coming.
Did you see Donna's comment?
You have 9% contacting you, Joy. I know. It's crazy.
What's Donna? What are you doing? Do you want to stop in a couple minutes? Donatella, are you dressed? Is your hair beautiful? If you want to,
do you have your lips on, girlfriend?
Yeah, if you want to hop on for a couple minutes, you can. And Tactical Z needs some Arby's. There is no Arby's coupons lately. There hasn't been. I only go to Arby's once in a while. I actually prefer to go to Wendy's.
We don't even have an Arby's here on Long Island anymore, I don't think.
Donna, do you want to come in? Hold on. Let me see if I can. I'll send Donna a link. Hold on. All right. You entertain the crowd.
All right. You got it. So, guys, I just, I want to wish everybody too a very Merry Christmas. Thank you all for being a great support to the whole reselling community. I mean, everybody here is so wonderful. Thank you so much for coming here and coming over to Pat's and mine. And, we really appreciate it. You guys are wonderful. We couldn't be more blessed, I think, sometimes. Wendy's is the place to go. The Baconator is king. All right, Eric.
Who's that, my son?
Eric Lindy.
Oh. Yeah, Eric lives over in Pittston. There you go, Donatella. I sent you the link.
It's really amazing how many people actually live in the state of Pennsylvania. You would think it would be New York or Florida, where Donna and I, are from. But it's funny, when I look at all the reselling community, we have a lot of people who live in the state of Pennsylvania. Different parts of Pennsylvania, but definitely a lot of Pennsylvania people. If you live in Pennsylvania, type a 1 in the chat.
Yeah, that's a good. 1. I'm going to put a 1.
All right.
1. I know Tanya is from
Yeah.
Pennsylvania. Eric is from Pennsylvania.
Good morning, Lisa Schoenberger.
I like to do a meetup sometime. Kristen, my friend, is from Pennsylvania.
Nice. Deb
Yeah.
says no. She put it too.
Lisa,
Kristen says there's nothing else to do here in PA. Okay.
Cherry Mom is from Massachusetts, but visiting family in Florida for the week. Yes, I'll be doing that too. I'm actually hoping. I'm hoping I don't sell no more stuff on eBay the next day or two.
Tell me what you did with your store.
I didn't do it yet, but I have to put it on vacation mode.
You are going to do vacation mode. You didn't stretch out your handling time.
Yeah, for a couple days. Hey, Donna, I sent you that link in the Facebook, or do you want me to post it here?
No, I can grab it from Facebook. I'm sure she had to run and put her lipstick on. I'm sure.
Is that it?
Positively.
So what's on the agenda for this week then?
So as far as anything is concerned, auction-wise, like I said, nothing probably till the end of the week. We don't do Christmas Eve. My brother does, but sometimes we don't go, and we're not going this year only because my husband's doing Christmas Day, and he's got to prep and do everything, which is fine. We see my brother. Thank God we all live very close. I could walk to my brother, my sons, my father, and my aunt's house, literally. I mean, they're in different directions, but I could walk.
Yeah.
So, my dad's 5 blocks this way, and my brother's 5 blocks this way, and my aunt's 5 blocks that way, and my son, well, he's about 11 blocks that way, but I could still walk it. So it's all good. We have about 14 on Christmas Day. So, and that's not a lot for us. That's actually on the low side.
We used to get together, honestly. We used to drive about an hour down the Lehigh Valley. We used to get together with my father-in-law and my mother-in-law. But as they've gotten older, my father-in-law doesn't have the holiday spirit. And as if I gotten older, I don't have the patience no more for crabbiness. Yeah. And my nieces and nephews are growing older, so they're with their family and stuff like that. So, everybody kind of goes their own way. So we just don't now this past year. Well, and we're going to Florida the next day. So
right.
Pat owes me a meetup. Yeah, we were supposed to meet up at the Q Mart back over the summer. How come
you know what? If you guys have the meetup in a relatively easy way to drive, I might consider coming to a PA meetup, but that means you have to drive a little closer to Philly.
Eric, you have a family up in my area? I didn't know that. I live up in the Lake Wallenpaupack area. I didn't know that. You have family up this way. Now, where's Don at? My kid busted my chops.
Dad, how come you never turn your Christmas tree lights on?
I do have the light.
Behave yourself.
That's right. She didn't even look at the link yet. Where'd she go?
Tanya said we could meet in Jersey. Okay.
Where's Rosh Creek? Yellow brick selling. We got a little tree up finally. We weren't even sure if we were going to get it up yet.
Oh yeah, you said you didn't know since you were going to Florida if you were even going to put a tree up.
No, I have a tree up year round. Yeah, anyone want to hear about the unclaimed baggage place or bin time? Hey,
yeah, Paul went on the road from Florida and went up to the Carolinas, so they went to bin time and to the unclaimed baggage place.
Paul, do you want to come in and share that story?
Yeah, Paul.
He's
probably in a hotel somewhere in North Carolina right now.
I'll put the link in the chat if you want to come in and share that story.
Hey, Aaron.
There. Now, anybody that clicks that link comes in. If your camera's not on, you're not getting in. So that's a warning.
Warning.
Yeah. So if you can't come in with your camera turned on, you're not coming in because we're not falling for, no surprises.
No surprises.
You guys been doing pretty successful with the auctions. Have you cleared out a lot of your inventory?
Yeah, well, especially now since I had bought a recent storage unit for sure.
All right, hold on. The queen is here.
Now the queen is here. Uh-oh, it's all about Donna now.
You stop it. I was thinking that when Patrick invited me on. He's gonna be like, oh God, here she comes. She's not gonna stop talking now.
I'm glad you're kind of coming to help me because I'm a little I'm a little slow. I probably would be napping right now because I got up at 6:30 and I told that to T before. Sometimes I'll go back to bed around 9 o'clock and sleep till like 1. So I got myself in this terrible sleep pattern. I know. And we're trying to get ready because we got to leave for Florida on Thursday, and I'm not ready.
My sleep pattern has changed too since I started doing YouTube. I used to go to bed at like 9:30, like 9:30. You too, T, right? You've changed your sleep, but only you're not taking naps. I try to take an afternoon nap now. Like I try to lie down like anywhere between like 4 and 5 o'clock. The only problem is I'm a really bad napper. I'm a really, really bad napper. Like I wake up really grouchy.
Well, I'm going to tell you something, Donna. I'm going to tell you something. You're part of the reason why my sleep pattern is screwed up because I got too busy watching this Italian girl down in Florida to 2 o'clock in the morning, and then I get up at 8 o'clock and I say, okay, when did Donna go to bed? She didn't go to bed till like 4 or 5 o'clock.
Oh my God, that was last.
She learned her lesson from that one. She will never do that.
Days to recover from that, but I blame Chris the Goose for that because he kept.
Oh, stop!
No, it's true, and he kept, and even
he's not here to defend himself either.
No, even the audience was like, they picked up on it because he kept saying, "Okay, let's go." Let's go. Let's go.
You know why? Because I think he knows that sometimes in between your auctions, if you get into your storytelling, you'll do like 5 lots in 1 hour, but then the next hour you might only do 2 lots.
I know.
Because in between. So I think that's just his way of kind of keeping you pushing to keep going through lots.
I know. I like to tell stories.
Yeah. I mean, it's okay. It's your channel, but
T will sometimes we'll be doing auctions, or we'll be doing live. I don't have my phone next to me, T, right now, so I can't read it. But if you hear my phone ding, like while I'm talking during an auction, or when we do copy with T and Donna on the weekend, it's usually T saying, "Okay, enough."
Well, if you hear my phone ding during an auction, it's usually Patdees and I commiserating on the side.
No, it's you harassing me for a cheeseburger.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go pull up the YouTube stream because
I just want to address Tanya in the chat. She says I'm in Levittown. Is that a city in Pennsylvania? Because that's funny. That's a town here on Long Island.
Yeah, I think it is.
Okay, that's just funny. Yeah.
Yep.
Because I'm like, oh, you're in Levittown. You're about 15 minutes away.
You look pretty dressed up today, Donna.
I was trying to find something festive. I had my pajamas on. And when you said, "Come on," I was trying to find something festive. I'm having a slow moving morning. I worked my butt off yesterday, and then I was up late. I've got a ton of stuff I have a ton of billing to do. I have a ton of stuff to ship out. I got to clean the house. Thank God we're not having like anybody over for Christmas. Just my husband and I and the children for Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. And I to be honest with you, I couldn't be happier. Sometimes when we're not invited over to someone's house or we don't have guests coming over to the house, since we don't have any relatives here in South Florida, we just have friends. I feel kind of lonely, spending, even though I have my husband and my children, to not have like other people around. It can be kind of lonely. But I'll tell you what, this year I'm so happy about it. I am so happy about it. I am so happy to be able to just spend. Boston's growling at someone. I'm so happy to have Christmas Day. Somebody must be at the door. Sorry.
Okay.
Someone just walked in. I heard the door open. I'm so happy to have just Christmas Day, just totally, just relax. No shipping, no billing, no auctions, no nothing. I am going to go on Christmas Day night just to say hello to everybody. T's going to have a house full of people. So I don't know if T's going to be able to come on.
Yeah, we're going to play that by ear. We'll see. And Kelly actually made a decision to do an auction Christmas night, which I was surprised at. But Kelly, she's going to do her auction Wednesday night, which I was surprised at. So if anybody's having withdrawals Christmas night, I guess we'll send them to Kelly.
Oh, yeah, definitely. But Patrick, if you're around on Christmas night and you want to stop in, or anybody in the chat, I'm just going to go on for just a few minutes.
He's shaking his head. Nope,
he's going to be with his family. I'm just
the issue is I leave the next morning, so I have to get. Remember what I said? How you mess up my sleep pattern?
Yeah.
You're not messing it up for him to go to Florida.
Here's the thing. I love my YouTube family, and I know that there's some people out there that don't have either loved ones or family around for Christmas, and I'm gonna go on. And why am I on the screen solo?
Because we want to hear what your speech is and what you're saying. So we want to emphasize how important this is.
Okay, so I know that there's people that will look forward to Christmas night for me to come on and just say Merry Christmas and just hang out and chit chat, because not everybody has someone,
Right. Like Lisa just said, like me, I'm alone, and she is, she doesn't have anybody.
So Lisa, if you want to come on with me Christmas night, I don't know what time yet. I'm just going to play it by ear, and I don't know how long, but I'm just going to go on and just say Merry Christmas to everyone. It'll be on my channel, so you can keep that in mind if you want to come on with me Christmas night. And T, after your company leaves, if you want to jump on, and whoever, it doesn't matter, just to go on and just a little friendly chit chat.
I'm driving. We got Paul in his car. He's going to come on for a couple minutes here and tell us a story about the bins.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Hello, Paul.
You got to unmute yourself, honey.
Yep. You just got to unmute your microphone.
You're on mute. He may be in a bad area.
Yeah, but he's still got to, even if he's still got to unmute himself. So there he goes. He's unmuted now.
So Greg Taylor says, I like being alone. You sound like my husband, but you know what? You like being alone until you find out that you're really alone, and then you don't like it so much anymore. It might be good for a day or two. I know when I used to travel for corporate and stuff, my husband used to be like, oh, you're going on a business trip? Like, I'm leaving. So he had the house and he could do whatever he wants, so to speak. That gets old after a while, believe me. And especially if you really have no one, and especially at the holiday.
Yeah. So that's why I want to come on, just to spend time with my YouTube family, because I love all these people.
No, I would normally be hanging out with you, but unfortunately, because I'm leaving and my wife is, I do all the driving, so I'll drive 12 hours straight. So
yeah. Well, I mean, the invitation is there, even if you just want to pop on and say Merry Christmas and hello to everybody. It's completely
all right
if you're not sleeping. Hey, Paul. We can't hear you. Can you hear us?
You're not muted, but we can't hear you, Paul.
Talk. No, can't hear you, buddy.
Tell Sandy to put her camera on you or something.
No. Talk. Nope.
No, he's on mute right now.
I wonder if it's connected to the Bluetooth maybe in his car, or
no, we got a view of the road there.
No, it's not. Okay, let's see what people are saying. Good morning, Hunting with Tripler. Good morning. Thank you for joining. And Aaron Cluj.
Aaron Cluj.
Good morning. Thank you for joining.
Now, is Lisa, are you looking to move to Pennsylvania?
Yes, she is.
Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah,
she wants to come back up north. She was born and raised in South Jersey, so she wants to.
I don't like. I want to go to Florida at least 6 months out of the year. I don't like the winters anymore. I get such anxiety about driving on the slippery ice and stuff like that, and I just feel like the cold holds me back. And my wife is actually. She had 2 foot operations, and with her, she just wants to kind of head south too, because she likes the warmth a lot better. She sleeps with an electric blanket on.
You know, it's funny, over the years, my husband and I kind of flip-flopped. Like he used to love the cold, you know, hunter, snowmobiler, you know, cabin, the whole thing. Now this year, all of a sudden, like I get in the car to pick him up this morning, he's blasting on the heat. I'm like, and you know, me at my age, we're always, you know, having those hot flashes. So I'm not about anything. I'm opening windows, but he used to always open the windows. We've had the air conditioner on from like April to October if it was up to him years ago. But now we changed.
And I'm always freezing. My husband's so hot and I'm so cold.
I used to be, yeah.
I literally just said to him before we went live, I said, see what the AC is on, because it is freezing in this room. I'm so cold. People have said to me in the live, Donna, are you wearing a sweater? Don't you live in Florida? Yes, it's because it's so cold in my house all the time. It's freezing, freezing cold. We live in Florida, and I sleep with a down comforter on me every single night. I love down, number one, but I do sleep with a down comforter. When I go to Costco or the supermarket, I bring a sweatshirt with me. You can't go into the stores down here without bringing a sweater. Like when you're outside, it's, you know, warm. I love the humidity. I love the humidity and I love the heat. It does not bother me. What does bother me is the cold. I get cold in my bones, and I'm like a bear. I hibernate.
And it's so funny because you were born and raised in Boston.
I was born in I was born in Sicily, but I was raised in Boston, and when that cold gets in my body, I can't get it out. Like I remember when I lived in Boston, the only way I could warm my core was by getting in a bathtub and like really like taking a hot bath, and then I would come back to my, you know, temperature. But I hate the cold. You know where it affects me the most, the cold, is my ankles. I don't know why.
Really? That's odd.
My ankles get so cold that I can't even walk. It hurts so much. So when my husband suggested, you know, 13 years ago, what do you think about raising our kids and moving to Florida? I was like, I couldn't pull the suitcases out of the closet fast enough. We sold everything and just came down here alone with no family, no friends, no nothing. Just it was like truly like pioneers moving across the states. We just did it. And we're like, we always knew we could go back if it didn't work out, but that was 13 years ago. He talks about going back every day. Every single day. He misses.
You don't want to come back to the Northeast. Trust me, we're looking to get out. You know that. And, you know, not go as far south as you, because he's always had this thing in his head about Florida. Paul's funny, and I think that's what my husband has in his head. God's waiting place. That's what Paul calls it. I'm not moving to God's waiting place.
Where does Harlan's Reselling Adventures live? I hate the cold. It will be almost 70.
Alabama.
Yeah, Harlan's in Alabama.
Yeah, so they're south. And
he lives about a half an hour away from Scott, I guess, the beer picker.
Says, I love the snow and fireplaces, etc. No. Can't. Dixie and Ding says, I can't do cold. Physically shut down. That's me, Dixie. That's me. I physically shut down. Like I cannot function. Greg Taylor, I seriously miss Florida. Been up here, Ohio, Pennsylvania for 9 years and always hated it. Been looking back in Florida, but this business thing is slowing my search. Well, let me tell everybody in the chat something. Florida 15 years ago, maybe even 20 years ago, was so affordable. Like you could come down to Florida and buy an intracoastal home for $350,000. You could buy a nice, modest home down here for $125,000. And I know the price of real estate goes up all over the country, but I do have to say, now it also depends on it also depends in the area of Florida. If you are on the East Coast, anywhere from the ocean in approximately 25 miles, you can't touch real estate down here. Those $125,000 homes do not exist. Those $125,000 homes in the past 15, 20 years have gone to $1.2 million. It's ridiculous. It's so expensive. But the further west you go, like if you go in 30 miles from the ocean, you can still get affordable Florida, somewhat affordable Florida. And then it also depends on the area. You know, I'm in the Palm Beaches. So this area is just, you know, crazy, crazy expensive.
Yeah, well, it's like New York, you know, where I am on Long Island. That's why we can't stay here. You know, $16,000 a year in real estate taxes on 60 by 100. See ya. You know,
I know. So,
you know, we bought our house and we thought we were going to choke when we bought our house in 1999 for $260. And today, you know, you could, I won't say put a 1 in front of that, but it's up there. You know, it's up there.
Yeah, but we still have areas, but they're going up too on the East Coast. Like if you go up to the next county up, like we're Palm Beach County. If you go to Martin County, the taxes are cheaper. The schools are getting better. Everything's cheaper in Martin County. But it's, you know, but that's developing also. You know how that happens? Like it just keeps growing and growing. But we have so many transplants down here from up north.
Oh, yeah. But, you know, it's the same thing. I told you we were looking at that 55 and over community down in Delaware. And everybody's going south because every plot that we drove around the community to see where they were building the new homes, every stake in the ground said, like, former home of Patdees of, you know, Pennsylvania, former home of T of Long Island, New York, former home of Bob of Connecticut, and Joe.
What does that mean? What does that mean? I don't understand why those.
Like, in other words, they had a little plaque in the ground of the ground that they were breaking for the new homes in the development.
Oh, got it. Yeah.
And every one that we drove was New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Connecticut.
They're all from up north. Yeah. Greg Taylor says, I lived in Clearwater for 23 years. My family is here, but my real home is Florida for me anyways. My best friends are there. Yeah, Clearwater is beautiful. Clearwater is another community, town, city that has exploded. We used to go to Clearwater when I was a little girl. My dad, we used to come down to Florida in the summertime, and Clearwater was, you know, it was small. It was a small community. Now it's totally exploded. The year the ice and snow hit Georgia, it completely closed down Atlanta, Virginia says.
Yeah, well, they just need a dusting for that, you know. Yeah.
When we move, what we're going to do is probably for the first year we'll rent just to make sure we pick the right neighborhood, and if we like it. So this way, we'll still have something back here in Pennsylvania, because again, we're going to do the snowbird thing at first. And
we did that with this community that we live in now. We sold our house out in Jupiter Farms, which is a little bit west of here, and we rented. I wanted to just have fun and rent for a year or two, or maybe even 3. You know, let someone else worry about the roof and the AC and the washer and the dryer and everything else that, you know, homeowners have to worry about. And we did that. We rented, and then we ended up buying in this community.
Well, I always worry that you buy something, and as you get older, then you get terrible neighbors, and then you're like, the previous people are like, I'm glad to be the heck out of here, and then I'm like, what did we get ourselves into?
I know, but even rent down here is absolutely ridiculous.
Oh yeah, same as a mortgage payment.
A 2-bedroom like condo, like a 2-bedroom condo down here goes for, depending on the
Chris
community. Chris the Goose, good morning.
Speak of the devil.
I was just talking about you. Let's go. Let's go. So 2-bedroom condo down here goes for between $1,800 and $2,200 a month. Then you have your utilities on top of it. A 3-bedroom home in my area goes for between $24,000 and $3,000 for a 3-bedroom home to rent.
Yeah, that's what it is here. Yeah.
So when you're there, it's like you're almost like you get a mortgage. If you're paying $1,000 for rent a month for a 3-bedroom home, get a mortgage, right? And then
a lot of those people that own that, they're landlords or their investment property, so they're making money.
Yeah.
If their mortgage is $100, or $800, they're renting it out for $1,400-1,500 to make money.
And that's why a lot of people too, Donna, when they come down to Florida, if they don't want to spend that kind of money, they flock to the villages.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I have some people that I know for a fact are flocking down to the villages because it's the only place in Florida that they can live in expensively.
Proud senior citizen right here. I just turned 55. So guess what? When we sell this house, I can buy a house in a 55 plus community and the kids can only visit 2 weeks and then they have to leave. No, I'm joking. I don't know.
I mean, I'm not 55 yet, but my husband certainly is. And that's why we can buy there. And my 21-year-old could come with us. They do allow anybody over the age of 19
to live. Oh, yeah. They do. Oh, okay. Yeah. So
that's if we go to where we originally thought, but now because he's cold all of a sudden, the secondary location was South Carolina, down in just over the North Carolina border. I can't think of the name of the town we were looking at.
Alexandria.
No, it's Little River, right, like on the intercoastal. So that's the next. We might take a road trip down there.
So in the 55 plus communities, I don't know, but you probably do, T, because you've been doing some research because you're getting ready to move. No, she is.
No, I'm not 55 yet. She knows that. I have
55.
I know it's the way she said it.
Her husband is, but I am 55 and I'm proud of it. I'm so proud of my free cup of coffee at Burger King. I turned 55 in May, but I still haven't gotten my free cup of coffee. I should make a video doing that. I do need to go get my free cup of coffee because that's one of the perks of being 55. You get free coffee at Burger King.
Did you know that, Patdees?
I have a long way to go.
No, I know that, but you're always couponing it, and I figured maybe you knew that as a little tidbit.
Well, no, if it's basically 8 to 10 years out of my range, what am I worried about?
All right, Pat, I'm not insulting you. I'm just asking you if you knew.
Yeah, somebody sent me when I turned 55. Somebody sent me a whole list. Like you get 10% off of at Payless, and all these places give 55 plus discounts. Anyways, T. Does only one married partner have to be 55 or plus?
Yes.
So, because I'm older than my husband.
Right.
I'm moving back home.
Did you?
I heard him. He wants to go back home.
Yeah, he wants to go back home.
Tell him he doesn't want to go back there.
I do.
He loves.
Yeah, Boston's too expensive.
He'll never get on camera, but he always listens to me and has to chime in the background.
The neighbors can hear you have it so loud.
He says, you talk so loud the neighbors can hear you.
Does she, hey, Ricky, does she keep you up at night when she's up for 3 o'clock?
I do.
I shut the door.
He shuts the door.
He shuts the door.
Okay.
Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. It's like the Wizard of Oz. It's like you gotta close the curtain in the back. No attention. Pay no attention to the wizard. I'm the wizard. Pay no attention to him.
You're the queen.
Huh?
You're the queen.
Not really. If I was the queen,
it's George and
Wait, if I was the queen, I wouldn't be up doing auctions until 4 o'clock in the morning. I wouldn't have to do the dishes. I wouldn't have to do the laundry. I wouldn't have to go grocery shopping today. I wouldn't have to buy gifts for my kids and wrap them and put them under the tree. Queens don't do that. T is the queen.
They don't?
T is the queen. T doesn't have to cook. T doesn't have to do the laundry. T doesn't have to do anything.
Come on, that's not true now.
Her husband takes care of a lot.
I clean. Because
your husband
men still don't know how to clean like we know how to clean,
And by the way, T, your tree is beautiful, honey.
Oh, thank you.
That's what I said.
It came out gorgeous.
Thank you.
Patrick, your tree looks a little fake.
Why?
I don't know.
My tree don't look fake.
Beautiful. I love the icicles on it. I love that you do the old-fashioned icicles on it.
Oh yeah, I love it.
Oh my gosh, it looks like glitter. Uh-oh, we lost Patrick. Did I offend him about his Christmas?
No, you didn't lose me. Hold on.
Oh, he's
He's gonna like the tree.
There's my tree.
There's his tree. Yay! Hi, Papa. Good morning.
I have 2 trees up, and you're giving me a hard time. See?
We used to do, we used to put 2 trees up, a real one and an artificial one. Not anymore. This girl is tired.
My old house, I had a tree. I had a tree in the boys' room, and it was decorated with all like fish ornaments because they used to love fishing. I had a tree in the girls' room, and it was all it was a white tree with pink lights. It was all decorated with Barbie stuff because they loved. One year I did My Little Pony. Another year I did Barbie, and these were not ornaments that I went out and bought. I went into their toy box.
I have Barbie on my tree. I actually, see right here, I'm Barbie.
Yeah, I actually, for the girls, the boys had fishing ornaments, but the girls, I actually went into their toy box and just placed.
Lisa, I have your ornament right over here. I don't know if you can see it.
What is it?
Lisa bought me this really cute ornament. I'll have to show you.
Let me see it.
It's.
Oh, are you kidding? That is adorable. They're all martini glasses. Yeah. I love that. That is so cute.
She knows I'm the martini girl. Yeah. And the laugh of the matter is she also bought me that Snickers shirt, which is still the best.
So awesome. Yeah, I did. I used to decorate like every house. I had a Christmas tree in the master bedroom that was like all in gold because I had gold tones in the master bedroom. And then I even had a Christmas tree out by the pool, like an outdoor Christmas tree.
Oh my God, not me.
The plastic ones that just have the white lights on them. I didn't decorate it, but it was like when you looked out at nighttime, you saw a Christmas tree out in the backyard. It was like Christmas threw up in my house every year. It was like I decorated every corner. I loved it, but I've gotten away from it. I don't do it anymore. The older the kids get.
Well, the older the kids get too. It's like now I'm thinking like even this Christmas, we don't even have to wake up like with the kids because my 21-year-old, they're doing Christmas Eve at like her grandma's house. So they probably aren't coming back here till Christmas Day. And the same thing with my son and his wife won't be here till Christmas Day. So it's like, okay, honey, it's just us Christmas morning.
Exactly.
Here's your socks. I'll take my slippers, please. Like that's what we're going to exchange.
Exactly. I just want to welcome in Shane M. Just came in.
Hey,
good
Shane.
Morning. And
hey, Sylvia.
Sylvia, good morning. Thank you for coming in. We're just, it was supposed to be the Patdees and Tea show, but.
Well, no, it's T and Dees, and you're Donna's the dynamite.
No, I have to tell you a story. When I was a very young girl, I was probably like 19. I've always been an entrepreneur my whole entire life. When I was a very young girl, I opened up a business. I had an actual business, registered business. It was called Donatella's Dynamite Distractions. That was the name of it. And on their windows, like you see it done around the holidays sometimes.
Oh yeah, a lot of times.
Right. Wait, I have to stop you because I have to stop you. If you're going to leave the chat, then don't ask. Are you kidding? I just showed it, Lisa. She just wrote, T is your martini ornament up.
Yeah,
I was wondering why she was asking, but I thought maybe she had a martini this morning.
Yeah, really.
Showed it to us, Lisa. It's awesome. It's really, really awesome. It's so appropriate.
She's gonna need a Snickers, Lisa. Oh, deep fried deals. How are you?
Boy, I'm scared to piss these ladies off.
Yeah, you don't want to cross my path a bit.
Yeah, you don't. Trust me.
Oh, look, Harlan's a May baby too. There's so many May babies here on YouTube. Also,
I'm a May baby.
I'm a May baby.
My husband's a May baby. All these tourists. Yeah, so I used to go around to businesses and I used to paint on there. I had like a bakery I had a travel agency that I did, I had a gift shop, and I used to wear carpenter pants, white carpenter pants. Remember those back in the 80s? White carpenter pants and white sweatshirt or t-shirt, and I made the t-shirts and sweatshirts myself, and I had a stick of dynamite on the front of the shirt, and it said Donatella's Dynamite Distractions, and I'd be in the window painting away. That was like my very first business that I owned. I loved it. I had so much fun with it. Isn't that funny that you said that? It's hysterical. Yep, that was me.
Hey, Donna, I was going to ask you, is Jeremy and George still around, or?
They are. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They're still here,
Yeah.
and I'll see them later on. They are leaving tomorrow morning. They're going to head over to the West
Tampa.
Coast.
Yeah.
They're going to head over to the West Coast. And I mean, they don't know how long they're staying in Florida. They're actually doing a caravan today. You know, I just have too much to do I mean, I would love to go hang out with them some more, but I can't. I mean, I just have way too much to do. You
Yeah.
know?
No, it's 2 days before Christmas. It's crazy. You've got to get your house in order and your kids.
Yeah, I've got to
done.
Yeah, and I've got a bunch of shipping I want to get out today, and I just, you know, as much as I'd like to spend some time with them, but yeah, she sent me a message and she said, I mean, you can't even walk, because, you know, I don't have a storage unit anymore. I only use my garage. You can't even walk in my garage. There's so much stuff in there because they've given me, how many have they given me? Three or four storage units so far.
Wow.
And yeah. So she texted me this morning and was like, can you handle?
Are you still buying storage units?
Yeah, but there hasn't been none lately.
Okay.
I missed one. Taco Stacks had actually commented and said something, and it was after I had gone somewhere else. But you know, there's again with the weather, we don't have them as many. A lot of places just don't want to be bothered with the shoveling of the snow and
Yeah. Now, do you go to live ones or do you do like Donna online?
live.
You go live. Okay. Yeah, they don't have a lot of live ones here at all.
Yep.
It's all online.
But I'm gonna start as the spring comes around. You know, that's the thing. I'm doing a lot of things between doing eBay, doing Amazon, doing Instacart. I mean, my you know, and then helping this guy with the property, and then I have a rental unit, and then, you know, even the 2 day, you know, even though I only did it twice with you with the auction, doing YouTube. YouTube takes a lot of time.
It's very time consuming. That's what I said. I mean, I say to Donna all the time, I'm busier now than when I had a corporate job. And you've got to diversify. You can't just rely on eBay or Poshmark or storage units or auctions or YouTube. You've got to do a little bit of everything because, you know, listen, I would not be able to not be working right now if it wasn't for the auctions, because my eBay sales sucked this month. Really, really bad.
Yeah, now, mine aren't like they were.
My husband's store is doing better than mine, and I have like 3,000 items up, and he has 300. You know.
Yeah, I did like $5,000 last December. I don't think I did $2,000 this on eBay this December.
You're kidding.
Yeah, but I mean, I did on Amazon. Wasn't doing Amazon last year. Amazon so far this month I've done close to 2,000, which is, I mean, I know people that do $1,000 a day, but you know, you got to remember, I just started this 7 months ago, and with Amazon, it's about basically tying up the capital to send stuff in, but you don't want to be sitting on stuff. You want to be turning them. Yeah. And you got to
reinvest. Amazon, you got to, every penny you make on there has got to be reinvested. You can't touch that money. Cannot touch that money.
I mean, I you know, in all honesty, a lot of the stuff that we took out of the living room, what was happening is we were bringing some stuff in the garage. I would take some pictures. I took a picture of a whole bunch of good clothing too. Like I went to the Salvation Army and I found like embroidered Disney jerseys.
Nice.
Like that look like hockey jerseys, and you know, I think they were like kids jerseys, so that maybe they wore 1 year. They got them when they were down there, and then, you know, they didn't wear them again because they grew out of it. And I, you know, I was constantly just, it became a little bit of and then something would come up, like I went down to Nashville or I had a health issue, and before you know, I mean, I said to Big Red, my son, I mean, we got thousands of dollars worth of stuff not listed, and I just got to get on it. But I spent too many hours while Donna was talking, which I'm glad Donna did join us because I am a little tired. I'm more than tired today. I was doing some disputes with my video that I uploaded because right now I can't get monetized. But you know what? I don't really care.
What happened? What was it that you can't get monetized? Which clip was it?
Well, you got to remember, anytime that you use clips from a movie or a TV show or music.
Yeah, which clip was it?
I think the first one, it was something to do with Christmas Story. But there's rules. There's a lot of times if you're using 15, 20 seconds and you're not selling it as the original, you're in a sense transforming it and modifying it. You're allowed to do that. In other words, if I was going to make a video like of the top 10 Christmas movies, you could do that with permissions. The problem is a lot of the greetings came in at the last minute. So that first video I uploaded a week before. So then I did dispute, like yesterday's video is allowed to get monetized because I had it uploaded for a week. So I was able to dispute some things, and then they look at it and like, oh yeah, right, you did transform it, you know, and there's called fair use and things like that. But now tonight with the I uploaded the last hour and a half for 7 o'clock tonight. I think Paul's going to try one more time.
Pat.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you. I see that the watermark is back on the StreamYard. Hadn't you upgraded?
No. What happened was earlier in the year, I was talking to the guy that started the company, and Paul, you there, bud? He keeps trying. I feel bad for him.
That was when I was trying to get on the Boss Babes. I couldn't get on because of the reception. The reception was so bad.
Right, and I don't you if you the last 2 months I haven't gone live much, so I really haven't had to really consider.
I haven't had a problem. Knock on wood, right, Don? Even when we went to the storage unit, except when I went inside the storage unit.
But I'm saying that's why I don't pay for StreamYard yet.
Oh, yeah. And then the other thing, too, that I noticed, his wife is sleeping.
Andy.
Can you guys hear us, Paul? Can you hear us? They can't hear. I don't know.
Andy, put the thumbs up if you can hear us.
If you can hear us, give us a thumbs up. Can you hear us?
He's smiling, so I think he sees.
No, he's frozen.
So,
and then
Paul did ask a question here a little while ago. T, with all the running around, would you do another unit? And the answer is absolutely yes. The problem is I did get the bug because my very first unit was so successful.
Right.
So, yeah, the other thing that I wanted to ask you was when you put a banner up, let's see, put a banner up.
Okay.
T, you see how his banner with 3 people goes across the bottom? It doesn't.
Yeah, that's new now. It does it with us now too.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I also do the minimization one where it says theme and it says like default like this. See how big it is?
Yeah.
When you do the minimum, even if you covered their faces before, it didn't do it as bad. But now what happens is it makes it that much smaller.
Yeah, Donna, that started when the streaming banner started.
Hold on, I gotta talk to my daughter for a minute. What do you
Okay, mute your microphone.
Huh? Would you have it? Hold on, I'll be right back, you guys.
Mute your microphone, honey. Okay. Poor Paul.
Poor Paul. I mean, that is the problem when you're on a mobile device and you're trying to go live. He's frozen again. Paul, you're frozen.
Yeah. But, in all honesty, he was asking about storage units, and I don't know how successful you have been with storage units, and I've always wanted to do them. And, I just never did. And, thanks to Donna too, with her friendship and everything, just watching her, I kind of finally decided to take the leap. And quite honestly, I didn't think I was getting much for $60. And here I am probably more than $600 later, at least. And
Oh yeah, you do get. You get a lot
my
of
garage
junk.
is still full,
Right. You get a lot of junk, but you still do get a lot of good items also. I mean, I bought a $5 unit, and the microphone I got was basically $100.
Right.
Donna, we're going to actually be packing it in, so I'm going to give you the last words if you want to talk about what you're doing this week.
What am I doing this week?
Yeah.
No, what am I doing?
Auctions. What auctions?
No, I'm not doing any auctions. T and I have to talk about that.
Okay.
When the next auction is going to be, well, I don't know. I'm so confused. So Christmas is what, Wednesday?
Wednesday. So maybe Friday. We do a Friday night.
We'll do Friday night.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do Friday night. And
probably not Sunday day. Probably Sunday night you'll do yours.
Why not Sunday day?
Well, or don't you have a visitor Sunday day?
That's right. Yeah, so not Sunday day. Patrick, do you know what time you're going to be here yet?
No, we got to talk.
He doesn't know what time.
Are you guys going to go live?
Yeah.
Whatever Donna wants to do. She's the queen.
Yeah, and I was talking about maybe doing another meetup too.
Oh, were you?
I was thinking about it. Yeah, I think it would be nice. I mean, you can meet Abraham will come for sure. And I know like Wonder Woman might come. And I mean, there's people that will come to the meetup. So we can get together down. That place where I do my meetups is really awesome. It's really beautiful. So I'd love to take you there just to experience.
Well, this is the place that Pat can get a burger.
Yes, they do have burgers there. They do. They have burgers there for sure.
Right. Patdees' mouth is watering already. He can't wait till Sunday.
Right.
Yeah.
And then the next 4 days, we're at the park. That's what sucks, honestly, about going on vacation. It always goes so fast.
Hey, Tracy.
Tracy, how are you? We're actually.
Hi, Tracy. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, honey.
Thanks for stopping.
Yeah. So that's it. I mean, other than going live Christmas night at some point, and if anybody wants to come in Christmas night to say Merry Christmas, I'll be going live on my channel. That's it. That's all I've got going on. And then we'll do the auction Friday night, T and I, and then Sunday I'll have my special guest in town, and then I'll do an auction Sunday night. I love my Sunday night auctions. So, yeah, that's it. And I'll try to do, I'll see, I haven't done any video with Jeremy and George since they've been here. Nothing. Just because I've just been so busy, just busy. So I think I'm going to see them tonight for a few minutes. For a little while. I mean, other than the
sometimes
we did.
Yeah, sometimes too, when you're in it and you're enjoying the company and then it's over with, you're like, man, I should have recorded something, and it's too late.
I did the same thing even at the storage unit. I did not do any footage really at the unit itself.
I know. It's so hard. And I took like one picture together with George, and we're reindeers. I don't even have I want to take a nice picture with them and maybe do a little video that I can upload to my YouTube channel, because I mean, let's face it, they're like celebrities. Everywhere he goes, he gets noticed. He took his truck had a bolt in it, and he took it to Tire Kingdom in Juno Beach. Now, Juno Beach is literally this big. It's tiny. It's like right over the Intracoastal Bridge from my house. Little tiny, beautiful community. I told George that's where she should look, for a place to stay. He walked into Tire Kingdom. They recognized him.
Hey, Eric, thank you for stopping in.
Eric, Merry Christmas, honey. Merry Christmas.
Yep, Merry Christmas, buddy.
Couple of pickers came in. Good morning, guys. Merry Christmas.
So many places that we've gone to together, he's been recognized. Jeremy and George have been recognized. They're quite a lot of people we went to the caravan, and this guy from across the parking lot, Jeremy, is that really you? He was like so excited. He came running over. I'm like, oh my God, that's so funny.
Well, you had somebody at the meetup who came just to see them, right?
Oh yeah. And then at the bins, I took them to the bins so that they could experience the bins. Because George had never been to the bins. I don't know if Jeremy, I don't even know if I asked him, but they got recognized at the bins, which was really, I mean, so yeah, they're pretty, they're celebrities. They get
well, there's a big difference between having 1,000 subscribers and having 100,000 subscribers. Think about how many more subscribers per state that is, right?
Yeah, they just hit 150.
Crazy.
Yeah, they just hit 150 subscribers. So
yeah, I remember when they were like in 90. You know, they were going to. That's how the joke started with me and them. They were in McDonald's one day doing a live, and I was teasing them about getting cheeseburgers and going to McDonald's together and stuff. And that's when they invited me out to Ohio to meet up.
Yeah.
So
yeah, so I have a gift for them, and so hopefully. I'll remember to bring it tonight because I meant to bring it the other day and I forgot. I've got so much going on, but so yeah, I'll see them tonight. They're leaving tomorrow morning, and that's it. That's all I've got going on. And did you guys say your goodbyes also earlier? Are we doing an Italian goodbye where it takes a wicked long time to say goodbye?
No. I always like to make everybody can basically plug something before they go, and I'm not rude. I don't cut people off or, hey, goodbye.
Do I do that?
You know, T, did you want to mention anything?
I just appreciate, again, Merry Christmas to everyone, or Happy Holidays, whatever you, it's funny this year, Hanukkah and Christmas both fall in the same week. So it is the first day of Hanukkah today. So anybody who celebrates, Happy Hanukkah. Happy whatever you celebrate, and a Happy New Year to everybody. And thank you guys for supporting everyone, all of us on here. And we have a great YouTube family, like I keep saying, but we really do. And everybody's awesome. So love you guys, and thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, I appreciate, me and T are going to do about two of these shows a month, not a week. I just got too much going on. And I don't know, it's tough doing a 5-day-a-week live show and to keep the conversation fresh. And that's what I want to, when I do two shows
with that.
Well, to be honest, Donna, I really appreciate you coming in, because I am tired today, and then my son had an issue with work today, which I'm a little bit upset with, because he got sent home because he didn't have the proper shoes. So we're trying to get everything wrapped up before we leave for Florida on Thursday, and then I got to think tomorrow's Christmas Eve, so the bank will be closed at certain times, and so I got to do actually certain things today.
Now, does the post office close early on Christmas Eve?
I'm not sure.
I don't know. I'm just thinking, tomorrow is Christmas Eve. I usually try to go as early as possible anyway. I don't wait till like 5 to 5. I was just curious if they close early.
Yeah. Now my wife just texted me. I just got a CPAP machine a month ago, and I've been having problems with it. And so I got to go today and go pick up a heated hose because it blows cold air and it drives me nuts.
Oh, okay.
And it'd be like shooting out the side of my eye, and I'm like, this is crazy. So they know, because of the modem, they know I haven't been wearing it the last 2.5 weeks, and I haven't been feeling the best. And they said, your insurance doesn't pay for that if you don't wear it. And I said, I know, I'm waiting for the heated hose. So then it blows a little bit of warm air instead of cold air. So, but I just want to remind everyone before I go, the third episode tonight, I got a lot of kind compliments. I appreciate the people that have been watching the show and the people that supported me yesterday with super chats. Don't see it. I think it was a PayPal email was sent to you, Leanne. Some things for you.
For who?
My PayPal sent her an email. She got something from me. So, but I want to thank everybody and have a Merry Christmas if I don't see it, because I won't be doing no more live shows. I'll be doing some stuff from Florida and recording down there. But tonight I'll be in the premiere. It's an hour and a half, and it's basically a 2009 recap, and 47 channels, 44 channels, and 3 viewers.
2019, sweetheart, not 2009.
Did I say 2009?
You did.
Yeah, that's how tired I am.
That's a Donna mistake.
His head's going to hit the pillow the minute he says goodbye.
You got
That's
probably
a Donna mistake. I do stuff like that. I'm rubbing off on you. That's
Probably-
a Donna mistake.
probably for a little bit, yeah. So, all right, guys. Hey, girls.
Thanks
thank
for
you
having me, Pat.
joining
Thank
us.
you.
Yep. All right.
Bye, guys.
Bye.